Welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. Hello Gemini, hello Cross Watchers. This is going to be a reading for Gemini for January 1st to January 6th, 2020. So please like and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the views. I really appreciate it. So please remember that there's no way this can apply to every single Gemini out there. So if it doesn't apply, do not make it fit. And also the masculine feminine energies are just on the card. Feel free to vice versa those where they may apply for you. And time is fluid, so you'll probably come across this when you're meant to. And I shuffle the cards before I turn the camera on, but I give them one more shuffle after I turn it on so I can cut the deck. Give the cards one last chance to fall where they want to, and then lay them out. So I'm using the Mystical Cats Tarot deck today, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck, and then I will pull the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you, 2 of those, and 2 Fantasy Cats Oracle for you. And then if we have time, I'll pull an Angel and Ancestor Oracle card. Okay, so here we go. The first card we have for you, Gemini, is Sea Kitten. So Sea Kitten is somebody who is like getting ready to propose to you. They're very young, but I feel like they're balanced because one foot's in water and one foot's in the sand, that they're very balanced, but very young. Very inexperienced, very young, but they're getting ready to ask somebody to marry them. So 9 of Sea, this is not being able to sleep, stressed out. Also, you could be dreaming about better days, luxury. So then we have the Death card. The Death card means that something is ending so something new can come in. One door's closing so another door can open usually. It doesn't usually mean literal death. So yeah. Let's see what else comes up. So then you have Sea Queen, which is clarity. This is somebody who can make a decision, and it's usually spot on. She's very decisive. Her emotions are in check. Her life is in check. So this is 3 of Sea. This is friends, Gemini. This would be your friends hanging around you. And 4 of Sea. This is you having temporary depression. You see the lobsters dancing around the kitty in the background, and the kitty does not even care. So you are depressed about something. So then you have Earth Queen, which is an opinionated, usually older female. And she's very rigid in her ways. Could be a grandma, could be aunt, could be somebody not even you're related to. But somebody who's very, wants to tell you how to do things, and she wants you to do it her way. So this again is another Ace of Sea. This also is proposal. So this is nice. Somebody wants to ask you out and they want to offer love. Gemini, or you do to somebody. And so the next card is the Stars. Very nice. Major Arcana. This could be you looking up to the divine, trying to figure out answers to either being thankful for what you have or wanting to go what you want your life to be like. And the divine is listening. That card wouldn't have came out if they weren't listening and wanted you to acknowledge that they're aware you're asking them this. So 8 of Sky is you going inside your head and making things worse for whatever situation. You're feeling stuck and trapped more so than you actually are, Gemini. So 6 of Earth is somebody feeling generous. Either you're helping somebody or somebody's helping you. Is what this means. Oops. So then we have 7 of Sky. So 7 of Sky is somebody doing something behind your back, Gemini. They're talking about you and they're taking stuff and you're not aware of it. You have no idea. So then you have 8 of Sea. This is somebody who is selfish, somebody who takes a lot. They don't give very much, they just take. They like nice things. So if you give them something, it needs to be name brand, or they're really stuck up in the air about it, kind of. That's what I'm feeling. And 4 of fire, this is marriage. This is a marriage card. The divine. So a lot of love. So let me look at these cards again. So we got immaturity, young, stressed, death of something, you're stressed again, clarity, friends, depressed, generosity, selfishness, marriage, opinionated, love, wish fulfillment, asking the divine, and then 7 of sky, somebody taking. So then you have the world. This is good. This is something's going to change. Your world is going to change. You have the power to change it. And 7 of fire, a lot of drama around you. So this is people making you feel like you have to defend yourself for some reason. Gemini, this is the Chariot. This is starting over on something. Starting over on a friendship, starting over a job, starting over at a place to live, starting over with something. Putting a message out there or a message coming to you. Quick action. So then the next card is 2 of cups. Gemini, this is somebody who's attracted to you. They want to ask you out, or you want to ask them out. This is somebody who's attracted to somebody else. The High Priestess. So this person is very wise, very picky on who they go out with. They're beautiful though, they're honest, and yeah, this person is very clear, very boss-like. So lovers, this is Major Arcana. This is your card, Gemini. So 2 of cards, 2 of cups, High Priestess, and the lovers. Wow. So 4 of swords. 4 of swords has to do with you needing to take a break. You're overthinking something. You're feeling really stressed out about it. The Hermit. This represents a Virgo, Gemini. If you have a Virgo around you, this could represent them. Or this could be you're getting clarity. Which these 3 cards right here are pretty much all clarity for me. So if you need proof that if you're confused about something here, clarity cards right here coming to you to give you the answer you need to know about something. Definitely. Wow. So okay, the next card we have for you is Justice, and this is good. This is balance. Good karma, bad karma, things balancing out. Things are going to balance out, which is good. So the next card for you from the Chakra Wisdom deck is 7 of Cups, Gemini. This again is you focusing on 1 cup out of 7. You wasted a lot of time and energy being sad about it, okay? You need to move on. There's nothing you can do. If there is something you can do, it'll come to you. Otherwise, quit stressing out over it is the best advice I could give you. And the Hanged Woman is delay. There's some sort of delay in something, and the purple around here tells me it's delayed for a reason. This is supposed to happen the way it's supposed to go. And the Fool, this is my precursor to love, Gemini. This is the card. This is what everybody acts before they fall in love. And they're like, oh, goo goo gaga. That's what that is. So the Emperor. The Emperor could be a couple things. This could be a boss or somebody who's very boss-like, father-like, rigid. They take care of things, but it's their way, and they're very opinionated and strict. And then the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who will cut somebody out. That if somebody is mean to her and underhanded, I guess, so to say, and they think she doesn't notice, she'll notice. She won't even acknowledge that she notices, but she will cut them out. So 7 of Coins is you being undecisive about something. You're at a crossroads, and it has to do with either your reputation or your money. You're confused about something still. The Star, you got the Star card twice, so just listen to your heart. is all I can tell you. You got two of them. The second one has a heart on it, and it's green for the green chakra. I think you should listen to your heart, Gemini. And the Chariot, this is a risk of starting over. And you had that here too, so you're getting double confirmation, Gemini. So some of you need to take a risk and start something over, I feel like. I'm not sure if make amends or something from your past, but there's something that it seems to be bothering you. You need to try and fix. So the next card is Five of Swords. Five of Swords is somebody being jealous and just like giving you the evil eye, so to speak. And you can feel it unless it's you doing this, Gemini. But somebody is doing that to you, or you're doing that to somebody. So Nine of Coins. This is somebody making their money. They're not worried about somebody mugging them or giving them the evil eye because you're making your coins. You're out making your living. You don't have time for that. Five of Cups. So it could be somebody who has regrets with you, is what I'm feeling. Because the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. And the Five of Swords is jealousy and spying, and the Five of Cups is regret and loneliness. So it's somebody who is looking at you like that. It's because they have regrets and they're lonely and they regret not having you. Knight of Cups is a proposal. Gemini, are you going to propose to somebody, or is somebody going to propose to you? Because that's what that card is. Nine of Swords. This is defeat, deceit, being regret again. You feel broken about something, which is sad. You got a proposal and you feel broken. So it's either going to be a proposal from somebody you don't want, or the timing's wrong or something. I'm not really sure. Five of Wands. Other people are talking and talking and talking. This is gossip. Lower vibration people just talking, gossiping. So this is what I'm getting now, okay? So I feel like you have regrets because other people got involved and started talking gossip, and it got worse and worse. Every time somebody said something, it got worse and bigger, and now it's just a big mess and nothing's even true, or half of it, because other people have changed it up. So Five of Coins, this is a departure. That you're walking away from the gossip, the negative vibrations. You're done. You can't deal with it anymore. You've had enough. Knight of Swords, and this would be you cutting it out. You're like, okay, I get it now. I'm not going to deal with this. This is not what I want. So Two of Swords. This is you feeling like you're blaming yourself, or you're not seeing something for what it is. One of those two things. And then Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins has to do with you being honorable. That's very good. So we have Judgment. Judgment is the divine. Kind of the same as karma. Things balance out. What good you put out will come back to you. What negative you put out could come back to you. So you'll kind of be able to tell. Is what's going on around you, could it be karma? Something you put out coming back to you, or is it just you have to make a judgment call? So Six of Swords is departure, somebody removing themselves from a situation, assistance, you're getting help almost to move. So I feel like the divine is guiding you to move past whatever is going on there. It's a lot of throat chakra, so a lot of people verbally communicating. You, Gemini, or somebody around you. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards right off the bat that are throat chakra. People talking, communicating. So that's a lot. So then you have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is you focusing on one cup. You have four there, and you're focusing on one, being heartbroken and sad about it. And you can't be doing that when you have other cups. The Moon could be a Pisces around you, Gemini. It could be your moon sign. Could be your Venus sign. You don't know unless you check your birth chart. But this is, to me, the white wolf and the black wolf with the light above their heads are yin and yang. The woman standing in the middle. balances it out, and the moon is secrets or the dark side being brought out. So things are going to be brought out that you need to know. And this is Seven of Wands. This is gossip. This is people who think they're better than other people. Gossiping. And Two of Wands. So this right here says that either the people gossiping or you, somebody has like serious stuff in the palm of their hand. And they could either go one way with it or the other way. And they have to be careful with what they do with that information. And if you put it out there in the universe in a bad way, you can expect it to come back to you. If you put it out in a positive way, then it will come back to you positive, is what that says to me. And that's your identity, so it has a lot to do with you. So wait, that's your feelings, your Sakiel. So then you have Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands has to do with you making a decision, an opportunity coming towards you. Very nice. And that's basically, you have the Two of Wands and then the Ace of Wands. So look at that, beautiful. Major decision. However you want to handle this is how you can choose to, Gemini, basically. And then the Empress. So the Empress is somebody teaching somebody around them. They probably don't even know somebody's watching how they're acting and dealing with this. Probably a younger person. And they're watching how you act and handle it because you don't realize it, but they're going to copy you and emulate you, what you did later in their life when they're in a similar situation, if that makes sense. And that's good. So then the next card is Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is you cutting something out that doesn't do you any good in your life. You don't have time for it. Protection. It's usually a protection. So Two of Coins is flexible and compromise. So it's weird that the Ace of Swords came out, protection and compromise and flexible. So be careful with that. That's kind of shocking that did that like that. And the World card, very nice. This is major change in your world. Your life is changing from one thing to another in some way, some aspect. A job, a house, something. Somehow your life is changing to a higher vibration, I feel like, because she has the light above her head. And there's all the colors of the chakras there. So let me pull, that's a good card to end on, the Soul's Journey Lesson cards. The first one we have for you is freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Beautiful. And purple is healing. Teal is very good too. So then the second Soul's Journey Lesson card I have for you, Gemini, is courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So freedom and courage. So let me see what that says. Freedom. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choice for its own growth. Remember, you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own reality. And then we'll read courage. Takes me a minute. Okay, courage. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Very nice. So now I'm going to do the Fantasy Cat's Oracle deck. So the first Fantasy Cat Oracle card I have for you is Hiding, number 5. So this one to me means that if you are having plans or making choices, don't be telling everybody. Like, if you're getting ready to start a new job, don't be telling everyone, wait a little while. Like, don't play your hand for some reason. Now is not the right time. So the second Fantasy and Cats Oracle card is meeting. Isn't that beautiful? So this has to do with expect to meet somebody in an unusual place. Expect to meet somebody through serendipity. So hiding and serendipity. So let me read hiding. And that was 5, I think. Yes. The sacred is encouraged as you keep special things for yourself alone. Keep ideas close to the heart. Your plans and aspirations should be protected. Be clever in your plan. Do not show your hand of cards. Do not allow others to hurt you. Hold your own space to keep your vulnerability safe. This assures you and your desire are safe and sound. Now is not the time for grand action, but for quiet plotting and planning. Magic grows in containment. And then meeting, 5 and 9, if that means anything to you. People, opportunities, and experiences show up when you greet the world. An open mind is an aware mind. Mystery, surprise, and wonder hide inside every moment. Stay open to sacred meetings in your life. People carry messages. Allow your life to become an oracle. Engage in curiosities and follow interests. Seek advice, make new friends, ask for directions. Take your time and circle new potentials. Your perceptions will tell you everything you need to know. Trust that you can determine the difference between excitement and danger. Very nice. And thank goodness most of us do know the difference between that. So now I'm going to pull an Angel and Ancestor card for you. So yeah, it's pretty in-depth reading if you ask me, Gemini. You guys are dealing with something from your past. It looks like there might be karma involved. So the Angel and Ancestor card that comes out for you, Gemini, is High Priestess. Harness mystic power. Very nice. So High Priestess means align with the light and focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the Divine Feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or the situation before you determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. So very good reading, Gemini. I hope this helps a lot of you. Thank you, Gemini and Cross Watchers. Thank you to all the likes and subscribes and the views. Thank you to coming to Echo Catcher Tarot.